Hey, what's up, my friends? Mark Allred here, back at it to talk about another live looping video that I found. I've done about 2 or 3 videos so far where I've reviewed and reacted to other live loopers like myself, and that's been a lot of fun. And a handful of folks have reached out to me and asked me to look at their videos, and one of them was Wes from Ireland. He goes by Death by Milkshake on YouTube, and he asked me to take a look at his. He explained that he uses Ableton, the software, to live loop, and I've never used Ableton. I don't know how it works. I don't know if things are pre-recorded or preloaded or triggering mechanisms, but I do know that it's a software-based live looping type thing. And so I'm like, hey, I'll dig into it. I took a quick little peek. Looked like it would be interesting. So let's kind of dig into this and see what Wes is gonna do here. The song's called Algorithm. You can see the software right there. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk real quick. So he immediately used his bass to loop harmonics like a guitar sound, so it didn't sound like a regular bass. And then he was doing some tempo stuff on the pads. He just looped a bass line, and now he's looks like he's looping some more kick and hi hat. Yep. Let's talk about that hat. That's got some serious style going on there. Okay, he didn't record that harmonic piece in his earlier thing, so that had to have been something that was preloaded and triggered somehow in it. Yeah, I'm not sure how he's doing, if that was preloaded or something. Dropped out all the bass, you just got the kick. Yeah, he's got some kind of triggering mechanism at his feet so he can pull things in and out. Treble clef on his ring finger. Married to music, it looks like. Adding some more melody from the keys. Using his bass again as more like an electric guitar here with effects on it. It's an interesting use of the bass and the tools you have. I use my guitar like a bass. He's using his bass like a guitar. Okay, so he just looped that piece. He's got to have a trigger at his feet that we can't see. Okay, that looks like he's looping that one too. So adding some hand claps. Using his bass like a guitar again for another melody here. Oh, yeah, the hand clap just came in that he recorded earlier. I wish I could see what's at his feet. Okay, so it feels like he's building a whole new. This is a separate part from the first part he just did. Yeah, you can see he just kicked something in his feet. It looks like he's recording a new bass line. So yeah, it seems like a whole separate part from the first part he did. Some kind of an outro. I didn't sense a repeated chorus or anything. Clever lyrics. Okay, so he just did his vocals. Add some new hi-hats. hi-hats looped. Looks like we're looping this bass line and the vocals too, is what it looks like. Yeah, so he looped that vocal lines playing back. And I can't hear those vocals being played back that he recorded a second ago. Oh, there they are. Okay. Adding lots of pieces there for those keys, layers on layers. He's doing the hunt and peck singles. That's how I do keys. I'm not a keyboard player either. He just brought back in the original harmonics that he did at the very beginning.
I don't think we've even seen the tip of the iceberg. I think the potential of what the internet is going to do to society, both good and bad.
I'm pretty sure that's Dave Bowie. Nice little sample at the end of Dave Bowie.
We're on the cusp of something exhilarating and terrifying.
Something exhilarating and terrifying. Killer hat, buddy. All right, so let's talk about this really quick, right? So there's a whole spectrum of styles to live looping, right? I've seen a couple of other folks, a number of people I've watched who do kind of the software-based Ableton live looping, right? Oftentimes, not always with Ableton, but you have different live loopers who I think they treat it more like a painting or like a sculpture as opposed to a song. It's got so many cool pieces and they add so much, and the vocals aren't such a priority in the song. It can become a piece, kind of like in this one. But it's more about the soundscape, right? As opposed to a traditional song that's verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or something like that, right? Because I don't feel like we had that. We didn't have the traditional format of a song here. So this one feels way more like a piece of art, like a painting or a sculpture approach to live looping. Lots of cool creative concepts and instrumentation placed in here, and different keys and bass, and the guitar uses bass, and I was able to pay close enough attention to. I like the theme of the song. Like, the lyrics are actually really cool. The idea of you didn't find that piece of content on the internet, it found you. That's really interesting as well. So a really cool piece by Wes, Death by Milkshake. So yeah, if you have something you'd like me to look at, kind of review and react to, I would love to go dig it up and look at it as well. Hopefully this gives you some ideas of how you can do some creative work. And I'm going to go dig and look for something cool to review for the next one. All right, guys. Till next time.